Good evening, Philippines. This is Trendline PH, where constitutional debates are now apparently one software update away from becoming group video calls. Tonight, controversy is growing after Senator Marcoleta proposed allowing online voting during the impeachment trial, a move that immediately triggered speculation online that it could benefit Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, who remains out of public view amid efforts to serve an ICC-issued warrant related to crimes against humanity allegations.
I'd like to propose an amendment to Rule 14, Section 41, Senate session. And the proposal, Mr. President, is by way of an additional paragraph, Section 41C, after Section 41B of the Rule 14 of the Senate Rules, which will state as follows, Mr. President. Section 41C, allow a senator, for justifiable reasons, to attend and participate in the session through teleconference, video conference, or other reliable forms of remote or electronic means, using appropriate information and communications technology.
Not everyone in the Senate is convinced. Senator Erwin Tulfo openly questioned the proposal, saying that while such arrangements may have been understandable during the COVID pandemic, circumstances today are entirely different. According to Tulfo, allowing remote participation would also be unfair to senators who physically report to the Senate and personally attend proceedings.
Di po dati yun, nung panahon po ng pandemic, di po ba kasi may mga lockdown tayo, pero ngayon bakit naman hindi po pwede? Di po ba unfair naman po yun doon sa mga pumasok? So, obligado pong pumasok. Pero pagdating na po sa mga botohan na gano'n, dapat po present ka. Huwag naman yung kung nasa abroad ka, kung saan-saan ka. Ibig sabihin na lalo na pag regular session day tapos wala ka, ay huwag naman po, mukhang hindi na po yata tama yan.
But beyond the political drama, many legal observers and citizens are now asking a bigger question. Why is online voting in an impeachment trial being viewed as dangerous and anti-accountability? First, if senator judges are expected to examine witnesses carefully, then the public also has the right to examine the senator judges. Filipinos deserve to see who is listening attentively, who looks distracted, who seems confused, and who may already be mentally shopping for dinner while constitutional issues are being discussed. Physical presence makes accountability visible. A muted webcam does not. Second, critics argue that the proposal appears to prioritize convenience for politicians rather than transparency for the public. And in a country where traffic is somehow still less exhausting than politics, that argument is gaining traction quickly. Third, physical attendance is considered the highest form of public accountability. It forces senator judges to visibly confront the seriousness of their constitutional duty before the Filipino people, without buffering, unstable Wi-Fi, or mysteriously frozen camera screens becoming part of the judicial process. Fourth, a judge must personally observe witnesses. Facial expressions, hesitation, tone of voice, posture, eye contact, these are all critical in evaluating credibility. Because apparently, Your Honor, mahina po signal ko is not yet recognized as a constitutional standard for determining truthfulness. Fifth, opponents of online participation warn that it opens the door to political accommodation and reduced scrutiny. After all, attending the Senate is not exactly an impossible mission. It simply requires commitment, discipline, and showing up, which, coincidentally, is also what ordinary Filipinos are expected to do every single day at work. Sixth, an impeachment trial is not a corporate Zoom meeting, a webinar, or an online barkada reunion accidentally interrupted by someone forgetting to mute their microphone. It is one of the gravest constitutional proceedings in government. Critics say conducting it remotely risks diminishing the solemnity and seriousness of the process itself. Seventh, legal observers also point to the Constitution. Article 18, Section 3.4, states that the trial by the Senate shall forthwith proceed. And when the Constitution was ratified in 1987, online hearings, Zoom calls, remote voting, and "Can everybody hear me?" did not exist. Critics argue that the framers of the Constitution clearly envisioned a traditional physical trial, not senator judges appearing in impeachment proceedings beside ring lights and unstable internet connections. Eighth, ultimately, opponents argue that online voting weakens transparency and deprives the public of full visibility in one of the most consequential democratic processes in government. Because if the Filipino people are expected to trust the outcome of an impeachment trial, many believe they should also be allowed to fully see the process, not just the loading screen. And that's the latest controversy shaking the halls of the Senate tonight. Stay tuned for more breaking news, sharp commentary, and political plot twists more dramatic than a Senate hearing with microphones still turned on after recess. This is Trendline PH. Like, follow, and stay informed.